So I'm going to throw in a bit of controversy here to this segment now. What do you think, coming from a finance background, is the most unpopular economic opinion in Sri Lanka right now?
The government receiving hate for taxes, actually. I mean, look, our economy was in shambles a few years ago. And it wasn't just our economy, right? It was economies all over the world. You see first world countries like the US, UK, Canada, Australia, they were all in the same position. And post COVID, we had to make a lot of reforms to basically recover the economy. And the harsh truth of it was Sri Lanka's people were heavily undertaxed. And now is when we have actually reached the optimal amount of taxation someone should receive. People have to take it with a grain of salt because that's how an economy should grow ideally. I mean, inflation on the other hand also, it is not only for Sri Lanka, it's not a specific problem for Sri Lanka. We see housing market crisis in Canada, I mean the US, in the UK and all over the world. So inflation and taxation is not something specific to our country. So I don't see why people are hating on the government for these two reasons, for increasing taxation and for uncontrollable inflation. But in all true fairness, we see COVID prices and current prices, yes, they have increased, but it's not going to be for long because during a period of recession, inflation has to be high. I mean that's how economics works. So the government receiving hate for increased taxation and increased inflation is something which we should step back and think about, because it's not something which is geographically restricted to us. It is common all over the world. So that is something which we have to accept actually.
Sri Lanka's tax system, though challenging, is our bridge to a stable future. In Sri Lanka, it's what funds our schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. Without it, we lose the chance to shape a brighter future for all.